Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Shinobi and today we're gonna talk about the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. At the time of launch, these were retailing for about 13,000 rupees, but right now they have seen a massive price cut and you can find them for about like 4 to 5,000 rupees. So yeah, that is a great thing. And I picked them up, been using them for more than a month, and in this video I'm gonna share everything about it that I have discovered. So if you're interested in this particular topic, then make sure to stick till the end, and let's hit that intro. Alright, so let's start with the main thing about any kind of earphones or headphones, that is the sound quality. And the Galaxy Buds Plus just sound fine. Yeah, the audio quality is nothing exceptional. If you only care about exceptional audio quality from your earbuds, then you can look at the offerings from Oppo, that is the Oppo Enco series. They are just amazing. So don't get me wrong, the Galaxy Buds Plus sound really good, but yeah, they are not exceptional. They are really good at delivering the lyrics. Okay, the lyrics are really crisp and really clear. They have ample amount of low end, you get good bass output, and there are a bunch of predefined EQ modes in the Samsung Galaxy wearable app, which you can select with if you want. And also the mids are kind of muddy, so yeah, the mids are not that clear. They sometimes get muddy in different genres of music, and the highs are also pretty good, but yeah, they do get distorted at the highest volumes. Now let's get into some detail about the sound quality. Now, as I said, that the mids are a bit harsh, okay, but yeah, it depends on the genre or the type of music that you're listening to. So I mainly listen to hip hop and R&B music, and on those the mids are pretty good. They sound really good. But if you move on to like more mellow music like Bollywood music, romance music and all that, so yeah, you will find like the mids being a little bit muddy if there are real instruments that are being used, okay, or if the lyrics are like really good, I mean the quality of the lyrics are really good, then yeah, it becomes a little bit of muddy, but yeah, it's not that bad. It sounds pretty good. Now the instrument separation on these is really good. You can hear like every detail, okay, that is produced in the music, so you can like discern the music as per the direction, the left right channel and all that if you're listening to stereo. And I also tried listening to Dolby Atmos music like on the Apple Music app, okay, on my S21 Plus with the Galaxy Buds Plus, and yeah, they worked fine. The audio quality, like Dolby Atmos, is not really good on Android anyways, so yeah. Another good thing about these earphones is that the Galaxy Buds Plus become really loud. So on other earphones I usually listen to them all the time at around 70 to 80% volume, but on these, when I'm indoors, I listen to the music or anything at around 50% volume, and when I'm outside I go maximum to 70%. So yeah, these earphones get really loud. Also, as I mentioned earlier, there are a bunch of EQ modes in the Galaxy wearable app. Okay, so you have to download that app separately in order to set this particular earphone up. So yeah, the setup process is really easy. You just have to like take it out and open up the lid. So if you have a Galaxy phone, you will have a pop-up on the screen, okay, through which you can connect them directly like the AirPods do on the Apple devices. Okay, but yeah, if you have any other Android, just download the Galaxy wearable app on your device and then open it up, and after that open the lid up of the earphones and these will show up inside the app, and you can easily pair them following the instructions on the app. So yeah, that is pretty straightforward. Alright, so two things that I forgot to mention, I just remembered while editing the video, that the Galaxy Buds Plus doesn't support any kind of multi-device connections. Yeah, but if you want to connect it to some other device, okay, a secondary device, so you have to wear the Galaxy Buds and hold on to them, okay, both of them together, it will initiate the pairing mode. So that's how you can pair it to any other device. Now talking again about the EQ modes, okay, so you have a few EQ modes, okay, but you cannot fine tune them, so they are predefined. Now at the moment I am using the Galaxy Buds Plus with my Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus. Okay, so yeah, since this is a Samsung phone, so a weird thing has happened that I am now using the normal EQ mode, okay, but when I was using them with my Redmi Note 10 Pro, I was using the dynamic mode because it sounded better on that phone. now that I have switched to Samsung device, so I'm using the normal mode because the normal mode sounds better. The dynamic mode is a bit punchier. So yeah, if you have a Samsung device, you can like try out the normal mode, or if you like more bass, you can go with the dynamic mode. But you have any other phone, I would like suggest you to go with the dynamic mode because it will sound better. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the sound quality department. So if you like only care about sound quality, I would suggest you go with the Oppo Enco series. But if you want an overall package, then stick till the end. I'll tell you everything about the Galaxy Buds Plus and what they offer. Now let's talk about the rest of the things about the Galaxy Buds Plus, which may be compelling for people who are looking for convenience rather than simply audio quality. So yeah, there is an ambient mode in the Galaxy Buds Plus, but it is kind of weird. It lets you listen to everything around you, like car horns, bike horns, or people talking around you. Okay, but it's hard to discern like from which direction it is coming from. You may think that it's coming from the right side, but like it may be coming from the left side. If you like think it's coming from the back, but sometimes it may come from the side. So yeah, it's hard to discern from which direction the particular audio is coming. Okay, but yeah, you can hear almost everything with the ambient mode. Now, talking about the build quality, these earphones are built really well, so the build quality is really good. They feel sturdy. Although they are made out of plastic, the quality is really good. The only cheap thing that I feel about these earphones is the shiny plastic that has been used. They could have gone with a matte finish, like the insides are matte. Okay, they could have also got for a matte finish outside of the case, but yeah, they went for a glossy finish and it looks like cheap, and yeah, it gets smudged really easily and it's a hassle to clean up basically. Now the case itself is pretty small. It is in an oval kind of shape. Okay, and you have a flat base to keep it on flat surfaces, and it is very easily pocketable. It's not too big, it's quite handy. The hinge on the case is really sturdy. It doesn't squeak or move a lot. Okay, and yeah, the snap that this case gives is really satisfying, and yeah, it is pretty tight. Listen to this. Pretty nice, right? So the earbuds are really nice. Okay, they fit really well in your ear. They are very lightweight, so once you put them in your ear, you won't really feel them after a few hours maybe. So you can wear them for long listening sessions and you won't feel anything in your ear. But it depends from ear to ear type. So yeah, your ears may be different from mine, so you may face some difficulties. But yeah, these come with like a fin type of design. Okay, a little fin type of design, which like make it lock in your ear really well, so it won't fall off even if you're like working out or something. So that's really good. They fit really well, and you have a bunch of ear tips and the fins, okay, that come in the box, so you can change between them to like check which size fits you the best. And yeah, that is really like important for the seal to be tight in order to get the maximum isolation. And yeah, if you get the size correct, okay, of the ear tips, then the seal is really good. After wearing the earbuds, you won't really like it cancels almost a lot of noises. Okay, so that's really nice. And once you start playing music on it, everything just drowns. You won't listen to anything else. So that's really nice. Now the earbuds have touch controls on them. Okay, so yeah, the touch panels are available on both the left and right earbuds, and both can be assigned to different functions. So the common things between both the earbuds is that a single tap can pause music. Okay, a double tap can like skip to the next track. A triple tap can skip to the previous track, and this is applicable on both the ear tips. Now the thing which you can customize is the long press or the press and hold option. So you can customize it between like the volume control, the ambient sound, or like calling the voice assistant. So you can customize each earbud, like you can customize a single function to each earbud. But if you select the volume control, then it will automatically assign the left one to the volume down and right one to the volume up function. But I have set it to like ambient mode for the left one and Google Assistant for the right one. By the way, by default, if you set it up or use it with a Samsung device, it will default to Bixby as the voice assistant. So you have to change it by going to the settings and going to Bixby settings and then clearing all the defaults. Then you can select Google Assistant. So yeah, that is a hassle if you're using a Samsung device. Now, if you have set like me, if you have set the left one for ambient mode and right one for voice assistant. So there is an option in the Galaxy Wearable app called the Labs, inside which you can do an experimental setting and set the tips of the earbuds, okay, the downward tips of the earbuds, okay, to control the volume. So yeah, it sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't. So it is an experimental feature. You can keep it on or you can turn it off. So you can essentially assign about 5 functions to both of the earbuds, which is really nice. The app called the Galaxy Wearable app, okay, it comes with a ton of features. There are a lot of options, and you can also get firmware updates from the app. It shows you the battery percentage of the case and the earbuds, which is really nice, and it comes with a bunch of features. You can check them all out. Another cool thing that I liked is that the Galaxy Wearable app comes with 2 widgets, so they work both in light mode and dark mode. Yeah, so one widget is used to either turn off the ambient mode or turn it on, or you can also disable touch through that widget, okay. And yeah, another widget shows you the battery percentage of the case and the earbuds, which is pretty sweet, and they look really good on your home screen. Now the mics on the Galaxy Buds Plus are really good. Yeah, so the mics sound really good. So I have taken a few calls with the earbuds on, and the other person didn't complain at all about the sound quality, and it was very clear according to them. Now here is a audio sample recorded through the Galaxy Buds Plus. You can listen to it and judge for yourself. Alright, so this is the mic test of the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus inside. So right now I'm inside, my fan is off, only my laptop is running. So yeah, this is how the mic sounds inside the house. And one point that I want to mention is that this earphone doesn't have any kind of wear detection. So the only way to play or pause your music is by the touch controls. That's it. Alright, so this is the outside mic test of the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. So I'm outside right now, I'm wearing a mask, so my voice may be a little muffled, but yeah, this is how you're gonna sound outside with a mask on from the Galaxy Buds Plus. Now, some pretty good quirks that this particular earphone comes with is a USB Type-C port to charge it through a wired charger, and it also supports wireless charging. So you can either charge it on the back of your phone if your phone supports reverse wireless charging, or you can just drop it on a wireless charger to charge it, which is pretty nice. So the case takes about an hour to completely charge, and then the earbuds take about 15 to 30 minutes additional inside the case to charge. So yeah, it is pretty fast. There's no kind of fast charging, but this is pretty good, I think, because the battery life on these earbuds are amazing. So with both the earbuds with continuous usage, you can get about 9 to 10 hours of usage from each earbud, and the case can charge the earbuds about 2 to 3 times more, which is pretty amazing. So you can get exceptional battery life with these earbuds, and that is a very good thing. Right now the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus are retailing for about 6,000 rupees, but if you purchase it from the Samsung Galaxy shop, okay, so you can get a 1,000 rupees discount for any kind of cards that you use. And if you want to another 5% discount, then I'll leave my referral code down below. Use that so you can get additional 5% discount, and even get these for about 4.5k. And on the recent Amazon Prime Day sale, I saw them retailing for about 5,000 rupees on Amazon. So if you can get it for that price and apply some card discount or something, it would be amazing. So yeah, for the price, I believe the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus are an absolute deal and a complete package in my opinion. Yeah, but if you only care about audio quality in your earbuds, then you can look at the Oppo Enco series. If you generally take a lot of calls, if you need good mics, good battery life, then yeah, the Galaxy Buds Plus are definitely gonna be useful for you. And yeah, that's it for my thoughts about the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. This was my full review. I hope it was helpful to you. And yeah, if you like this video, then don't forget to hit that like button, and definitely hit that subscribe button to stay notified about my latest uploads. Also hit that bell notification so I don't miss any notifications. And yeah, that's about it, I guess. I'm your friend Shinobi, and I'm signing out. Peace.